All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord, and it is late. It's 11:30 p.m. on the West Coast as we've wrapped up the 2025 Mr. Olympia Men's Open Bodybuilding Finals. We also had Men's Classic Physique Finals, and I gotta say it, congratulations to Derek Lunsford on winning his second Open Mr. Olympia title. He is now the Triple Crown winner, as we've been hearing all year, the narrative of the Triple Crown. It seems like it was meant to be. Wink, wink. Triple Crown winner Derek Lunsford. We had a lot of people in the live chat thinking that was a little bit scripted or there was some pre-planning on that. But you know what? Well-deserved win for Derek Lunsford. I'm going to give him his kudos. He came in improved. He came in bigger, fuller, better chest development. Quads were bigger, tight. So, I mean, you can make the case that you can see why Derek Lunsford won the Mr. Olympia this year. We have a huge downfall for Samson Dauda, coming in fourth place. When he was the front runner headed into this show, we saw him training, we saw him dieting, we saw him suffering, and then we saw him come on this stage looking like a shadow of his former self from last year, with muscle loss. Conditioning wasn't any better than it was last year. A major disappointment as well, Samson Dauda coming in fourth place here at the Mr. Olympia. And where does Samson go from here? Where does he go from here? Does he take a break? Because now he's got to put that size back on that he took off, because he thought the right strategy was to come in shredded, but in doing so, he lost muscle. So it's kind of like got to be a little bit of a mind fuck for Samson Dauda, as he's like, what do I do now? They asked me to come in shredded. I tried to. It didn't work. So now what do I do?
Every rep starts with fuel. Helix cream of rice, clean carbs, zero sugar, fast digesting energy that hits quick, fuels hard, and never sits heavy. 27 grams of pure carb power, nothing but rice and real flavor. Proudly made in Canada, built for champions. Grab yours now with code MUSCLEDISCORD. Helix Foods, fuel the work, own the stage.
And I'm quite perplexed as to why him and his coach, his wife, Marlena, they didn't see him losing the size and the fullness to his muscles when they were doing the check-ins and looking at Samson and seeing him getting smaller and smaller, and the condition wasn't really necessarily improving. It looked like he was when he was training. He looked shredded. He looked dry, vascular, still looked like he had the size on him. But it didn't translate to the stage. And he takes a big drop down to fourth place. That's huge, man. And then the star of the show, in my opinion, Andrew Jacked. Everybody was counting him out of the top five. All the predictions, 6th, 7th, Andrew Jacked. He always comes in soft, 5th place all the time. And we had some insight from Phil Clayhar, Kamal Argani, who's training on the ground with Andrew. And he was telling us on the Muscle Discord Monday show live, we do every Monday. He said, guys, Andrew's coming. The glutes and hamstrings are in. This was 2 weeks out when we got this news that Andrew was looking insane. And then Phil Clayhard made the bold statement week before the show that Andrew Jacked was going to win. And his prediction almost came true. Maybe it should have come true. Andrew Jacked should have won the Mr. Olympia. But he didn't. Because that's not the plan at this current point in time. Am I upset? You know, it is what it is. Andrew has time to come back and I would say do the Arnold 2026. Come back there and beat Derek Lunsford, just like Derek Lunsford came back and beat Samson Dauda. It can be done. And I guarantee you, Derek Lunsford's going to be on the Arnold Classic stage vying for that $750,000 payday. I'm sure Samson Dauda will show up. I'm sure Andrew Jack's going to be there. It'd be stupid not to do it, Andrew Jack. So I'm telling you, Andrew Jack, go and do the Arnold Classic 2026. You're on the momentum now. Don't take time off and ride this momentum. Andrew, ride this momentum into the Arnold. Because they favor different physiques at the Arnold. So it could be a good thing for you. Hadi Choopan, lots of Iranians in the live chat pushing, rooting for Hadi Choopan. And it was close. It was close. They were battling. This was really a close show. I'm gonna be very interested to see the scorecards between Hadi and Derek Lunsford, because it's maybe Hadi was winning in prejudging and then Derek came back in the final. We'll see. But it was a close battle. We could see a little bit of a discrepancy in the size of Hadi's legs, the right leg versus the left. It was very clear. We could see it. So did that hinder him? He looked good. The conditioning was good. He was full. His glutes and hamstrings looked improved. But it wasn't enough to take out Derek Lunsford. Fifth place, Martin Fitzwater. Fantastic. He has solidified himself as a true Olympian now because he's been in the top 5 2 years in a row after, not a great year for Martin, losing at the Pittsburgh Pro. But he comes back and he beats Nick Walker, who at this time of the night, I don't know if he's placed 6th, 7th, or 8th, or 9th, or 10th. I don't know. But I'll find out after this at some point. Nick Walker, my advice is to you is to take some time off and don't compete. Don't compete next year. Just take some time off. Reassess your physique. Be like, can I salvage this physique? Can I salvage my waistline? Can I make it smaller? Can I do something? Do I need to downsize? What do I need to do? Because it's so blown out now that I don't know if you can reverse it. And it sucks because he's young and he's like, what do I do? They don't like my physique. They don't like my shape. And it's not like he came in fat or anything. He was shredded. It's just that's the genetic structure of his body right now. Right? So, and I can share with this as well, guys. I hate to do it. You know me. I mean, I hate to do these types of things, but I mean, I've been warning everyone. Let me just share my screen here. Of this trajectory that Nick Walker was on. And as you can see here, it's not a good look. And I said this. I said it wouldn't be a good look if Nick Walker won the Mr. Olympia. And that's the reason why. It's not a healthy look. It's not a sustainable look. It's not an aesthetically pleasing look. It's an unhealthy look. And this isn't what we should be showing the younger generation, kids coming up now, looking at Nick Walker, seeing that and it being okay. That's not what bodybuilding is, guys. That's not what we want it to be. You don't need to make your look at Derek Lunsford, look at Hadi Choopan, look at Andrew Jack, look at Samson Dauda. They're at the top of the top, and they didn't have to do that to their midsections to get where they got. They kept it under control. And Nick Walker lost control over his midsection. And it's coming back to bite him right now. So, Nick Walker, big disappointment. Baruz Tabani, I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's even in the top 10. Good Vito looked pretty good. It was a good show in the sense of the lighting was slightly better than it was last year. The schedule needs to change. We shouldn't be up this late watching a bodybuilding show. They can refine some things and improve it for next year. I hope they do. I hope the lighting is better again next year because it's still pretty dark. Not the best quality. The live stream, guys, the camera work that you guys do, keep it dead center. Stop panning off to the side. Right when everyone's hitting their mandatory pose, the camera would pan off to the side and like focus on like two guys so we can't compare. Like, we're watching the show to get a view of what's happening. Right? This is not fun. This is not just a fun to watch. We want to analyze their physique so we can see who's going to win, who looks better, who's winning this pose. We can't tell when you guys fucking pan the camera to the side. Like, what? This isn't a comedy show. You don't have to slip the camera and do all these pretty pans and transitions. We got Gilco for that. They can show us that after. We want to watch the main event straight on and see these guys hitting their mandatory poses. So stop fucking panning the camera off to the side. It's annoying. You're like, okay, back double bicep. We're going to see the top four hit the back double bicep. And then on the pan off to the side. I'm like, well, fuck, I missed the shot. I don't know what happened. Did they not think through these things? Every year they do these weird pans, man. I'm sorry for the rant, but it's just frustrating because they charge us to watch this, and then the Arnold is for free. And if the Arnold wanted the pan, I'd be like, wow, it's for free, whatever. They can do whatever they want. It's for free. I mean, they're just giving us a free stream. But anyways, I hope the Olympia makes some more changes. Classic Physique, Terrence Ruffin. Ramon Dino is your new champ. I kind of saw that one coming, even though Terrence Ruffin looked really good, but they're giving it to Ramon Dino, and he looks good. I would say it's deserved for Ramon to take home the spot, take it over from cbum. And Mike looked good too. After all he's been through and losing that much weight, he still looked pretty good. Condition was very good. He still kept his fullness for the most part. Terrence, best poser. He looks like what classic should be, but he's given up some size to these guys, so I get it. But good job for the classic guys, man. They put on a great show, great posing routines, shredded, in shape, and tight waists is what bodybuilding is and should always remain to be. So I'm gonna wrap it up. It's late. I'm tired. That's why I'm slipping up. I'm forgetting things. So I just want to get to bed and eat, and I'll be done with this because this is what they do to us. They keep us up all night. On the East Coast, it's even worse. So I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Remember to like the video and subscribe. Let me know if you disagree or agree with the results here. And we'll be back on Monday for the live recap of everything that happened over this weekend. And thank you to everybody that joined me for the streams on Muscle Discord. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. We had a crazy weekend. We went from 15,000 to almost 20,000 subscribers. All the Mr. Olympia people looking for Mr. Olympia content, they were coming to Muscle Discord to get their news, and all the donations that I received in the streams and the support and people saying keep doing a good job. Thanks for the coverage, and I love you guys and I appreciate you guys, and I'm here with you all the way. It's going to be a fun journey. Continue to grow and get the best coverage and content over to you. Real talk, unfiltered. That's what I like to do, and I'm going to keep doing it, even if I get the hate from the Bob Ciccarellos and the Dave Palumbos and the old guard that's in there. It's seen me come up because they don't like me speaking out. I'm going to keep speaking out on behalf of you guys watching at home. All right, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, Matt Sinkering here, host of the Muscle Discord podcast. And I want to do a quick plug of my coaching business. I do online coaching as well through my exclusive fitness app, where you have guided workouts to follow, meal plans to follow, All the macros are laid out for you, the cooking instructions. You do weekly check-ins with me, upload your photos, your measurements, and I make adjustments as needed every week for you. So use promo code Muscle Discord when you sign up, and you'll save 20% off your monthly coaching fee. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.